Yo, what's up guys, Coco Jober here, back with a first ever the Texas Chainsaw Massacre video. That is right, it's finally here. Literally minutes after uploading this or installing this, I'm finally here, and I'm just gonna give you guys a quick breakdown of everything you need to know about this game. So if we look right here in the right hand corner, you can see you'll have your profile picture with your experience points and how much you leveled, and then there's also skill tree levels that you can see right here. Now let's just go down. Once you play, you could choose to obviously play as the family, the victims, or a quick match if you want to just jump right in. And you can create some private lobbies if you want to do that. They also have added at the bottom here a party mode. So if you want to play with friends, then you can do that as well. So if we go back here, let's go over to customization. So if you clicked on their Twitter account, you'll see that they explain like the meta game, and they try to just go over what things that are new about the game. So right here we have our 5 different victims. So we have Connie right here. She's very good at being proficient at things, so doing like locks and different objectives. You've got Leeland. Leeland is a very tough survivor. He can he has like a melee bash that he can attack people with and knock down the killers so they're not going after you. Connie can like instantly do things, and then she becomes like super exhausted for a while. We got Anna right here. Anna becomes pretty much like a tank for a little bit, for a certain amount of time. Then we got our boy Sonny over here. Sonny is really good at listening for certain things. And then we have Julie. Now Julie, I don't know exactly what her ability is. I haven't been able to look into that, but I'm pretty sure once we jump into some games, we'll be able to do that. Now we got the killers, or the family. So we have a Leatherface. Leatherface is very, very good at being savage. So he can instant down people, or he can really injure survivors. We've got the cook. The cook is able to listen out. He's stationary while he's doing this, but he can listen out for survivors. And once he pinpoints them, if you're in comms, you guys can communicate. Oh, they're downstairs, or they're in the backyard. So this is like your UAV, so to say. This is your radar locator. We have the Hitchhiker. So the Hitchhiker doesn't have really any special abilities, but what survivors can do, or the victims can do, to get away from the killers or the family is go through little like nooks and crannies, little crawl spaces, and Bubba and the rest of them can't do that. But what makes this family member very good is he can do that. He can go right, chase him, just chase him down. He doesn't have a lot of damage output, but he can definitely cause a lot of like mental pressure. We got Johnny. So Johnny's a new player that we got. We didn't get to do this in the playtest build, but he's kind of like your stalker, or your hunter, if you will. If you use his ability, you could see the victim's footprints, and then it takes him a little bit to kind of just gather evidence, and then he can literally find a foot trail to wherever those people were at. You can be knocked out of your ability if maybe Leeland smacks you with a shoulder bash, or if someone slams a door on your face, maybe stabs you with a bone, things like that. And then we have Sissy, which a lot of people have been waiting for. And Sissy is kind of like your hag, or maybe like your trapper, so to say. She can poison certain objectives, or she can poison maybe health items, different things that survivors want to interact with, and even can place traps where they'll become distorted. Kind of like Clown too as well. She's like a mix of all things. So if you play DBD, I think you'll kind of like her if you like that like chess match type of play style. Also too, you could see down here there's savagery, blood harvesting, and endurance. So if you haven't played the game, there's Grandpa, who screams every once in a while once you give him enough blood, or if the survivors or the victims make a lot of noise, then Grandpa every few minutes will scream, and if the victims are moving, then they get revealed. Their auras get revealed. So this is really cool. It's kind of like your barbecue and chili if you play DBD. You can harvest blood and then feed Grandpa, and you can keep leveling him up to trigger that, and he does it more frequently. And there's endurance, and that just means like their stamina, and the savagery means their attack output. So Bubba has the highest, and then Hitchhiker, he's really good at endurance, and Johnny too as well. For the victims, they have 5 different levels. So that's the toughness, endurance, strength, proficiency, and stealth. So that's the amount of noise they make, and that's where we'll go over here with stealth. So there we go. So stealth, yeah, the amount of noise they make, proficiency, how fast they do objectives, strength, if they can hurt the family members, and then endurance, how much health, or excuse me, how much stamina they have. and then toughness is, I believe, their health. So you can see how Leeland has the most strength, Anna has like the most health, Sonny's kind of a little well balanced, and then Anna's kind of well balanced too as well. They have loadouts too. I haven't unlocked it yet because the game just came out, but with the loadouts, you're able to create 3 different perk slots and put different perk slots in them, and then you're able to make up to 5 different loadouts. So that's really cool. There's a skill tree as well, and then there's all these cosmetics too that you can unlock. I just want to show you real quick. I want to show you the Twitter post. So if you click on their Twitter, there's a metagame link, and mainly they talk about how these are what the perks look like. So you'll be able to get some different perks, and you're also able to level them up just like in Dead by Daylight. If we go over to, we talked about the attributes, the toughness, the endurance, and all that. But if we go to leveling up, mainly you just gotta, win games, do objectives, escape, blah, 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 blah. Just play the game. Play the game and you'll get experience. But here they talk about a tree. So if we look at the tree, you can choose different routes, and then there's different levels. And with those different levels, they upgrade things. So let's see, if we zoom in over here, this is, I believe, Sissy's attack, where it talks about blowing clouds of poison in the path of victims to block their paths and lace their useful items. So that's her ability, right? But then you can level up that base ability. So increase the amount of time to 12 seconds to 13.5, and this is probably like 15, right? So you could still do that, that whole like going through the blood web type thing. They call it the skill tree here, and use the points that you get from playing the game and upgrade your characters. So yeah, it's pretty cool. There's different things you can do too. They said there's nodes to upgrade Grandpa's abilities. So yeah, I think this is a really cool thing to see. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely gonna play some games. I'm gonna upload some stuff, so we'll get that going to you guys. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to subscribe for more future videos, I'm gonna be pumping these out this weekend, so I'll be happy to have you guys here. But again, thank you guys so much for being here. Some DVD videos will be up on the screen, so if you guys want to check those out and to get your fill before we jump into this game, then that would be awesome too as well. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, you know the thing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.